And it's PJ.
And we're still here on the East Coast in the big city. It is New York City. We're here at Apple Field for our second straight game, but we're facing another foe.
Yes, we are the Wide Loads, and so far New York has not proved a very hospitable host.
Yeah, no, I want to get out of here. We gotta win one of these games. Well, now these Wide Loads, the last time we played them, they trounced us. They just made us look silly.
They did, yeah, and again, the whole thing about New York right now is they've got two of the best teams in the league going right now, both the Wide Loads and the Wild Pigs, playing really well. While the Wild Pigs are in second place in the Atlantic Division over there in the Continental Conference, they do have a plus 34, so they're both, and then the Wide Loads obviously with a plus 48. I think that's the best in the league. Rough run differential. That just goes to show you just how offensively powerful these two teams are.
Yes. Well, let's tell you a little bit about that last game before we get into what's going to happen for this game here. First, we started it off in the top of the first. Kid Paul versus with Smeeson or whatever. Center field, 2-run, home run out over the wall. He puts us up 2-0. We're thinking, yeah, we got this. I remember thinking, yeah, we got this.
Yeah, I felt the same way, that we got staked to a 2-run lead, and I was thinking, yeah, as long as we can get a good outing by Mitch Berry, this could be our game.
Yeah, we had a couple defensive mishaps and some plays that we should have picked up on, but we give one back up. Then the bottom of the first, the Pigs get it right back. Spanky Wagner this time versus Jeff Benson, and Wagner's going to get the center field line drive, 2-run home run, and ties the game up pretty quick.
Yeah, unfortunately, like you said, that one was it was on a line, and it was on a line right out of the park. Just cleared that fence in center field for the 2-run shot. And just like that, it was a whole new ball game.
Yeah, and the long balls weren't done. Then bottom of the third, Fletcher Frazier gets a left field home run. It's going to put the Wild Pigs out in front 3-2, and it follows that up a couple of innings later. We don't respond, so in the bottom of the seventh, Spanky Wagner is at the plate versus Leland Bull, and he cracks one in the right field. This one's a 3-run home run off the speaker of the upper deck. On a 2, and it was 2 outs, 2 strikes. We just needed one more strike, and they ended up going in 6-2.
Yeah, and he had gone with a fastball in the pitch beforehand, so he tried to go with something off speed to kind of throw him off and get him to swing early, and he just timed it out and put the thing way out.
Yeah.
Stupid guy.
Then in the bottom of the 8th, Roberto Alba is going to add to it. He gets a center field triple, gets the RBI, puts the Wild Pigs ahead 7-2, and they just didn't stop there. Still the same side, bottom of the 8th, Frank Battery, then right field RBI, making it 8-2. Finally, at the top of the 9th, Corbin Huerta is going to come to the plate versus Alana Lantana, and he hits one out to center field, gets the RBI, makes it a game at 8-3. We just 5 runs down, but on that same side later on, Hector Clements going to whiff at a pitch he should have never swung at, low and in, and strikes out, and it's a fitting way to lose the game. We dropped one here in New York.
Yeah, and it was rough. Like you said, they did not look good all game. The Ramblers, they did not look good all game, and yet they found themselves in a position where they had an opportunity. Again, no McLean. They had the bases loaded with no outs. No McLean. Line drive to the shortstop, flip to second for a double play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just that, you could see the lights starting to go out pretty quickly after that. Like you say, then who was it? Lancaster, was it, that made the swing, or was it Clements?
Clements?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then just kind of that kind of situation. But runners at first and third with 2 outs. We had scored one to make it, put us in a position where a home run would have got us right in there. Even a single or something to keep the rally going and keep the pressure on them. It might have opened the door to something. But like Tommy pointed out, there's just some defensive anomalies. Again, they just didn't look as sharp as they had been. They were, after going through that stretch where they were losing big, they came back and they've been fighting and scrapping, and they've been playing pretty much mistake-free baseball, which has helped them win, and we did not see that in the last game.
No. Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. Like you said, and that last pitch looked like, oh, it's going to be a ball. What is he swinging for? Well, there are 16 other scores to give you since the last one to get to where we're at in the season. So before we get to snacks, Pete, why don't you tell us what happened with the Herbivores out in Fort Lauderdale Freebooters?
I will tell you, the Herbivores got out first, and they start to run up the score, and they're going to wind up walking away with this one, Tommy, 10-4.
Wow, that's substantial. Moonstars are at the Heaters down in Mexico, and the old last year's champs, Moonstars, won at 8-3.
The Nemesis travel to take on the Wildcats, and they're going to shut them out 6-0 Nemesis.
Bluefish at the Lockhorns, all Lockhorns to start, and they win it 11-6, Lockhorns.
Sirloins travel to take on the Grapplers. It looks like it's going to be Sirloin 7, Grapplers 2.
The Hot Corners of the Wild Pigs here, and the Hot Corners won at 3-2.
Heaters travel to take on the Bee-Wolves. It's going to be Heaters 8, Bee-Wolves 1.
Sirloins with the Wax Bills up in Montreal. Big surprise, Sirloins took them 3-2.
Over in Colorado with the Lockhorns, Platypi, Lockhorns win at 3-2.
The Moose of the Hot Corners 3-2.
Swordfish taking on the Platypi, and the Swordfish are beating up on the Platypi 8-1.
Wow, Swordfish second game at the Platypi. They had 2 straight, and they won another one 4-3.
Wide Loads travel to take on the Jacks. The Jacks win it. I didn't see the score so quick.
Crocs and the Lockhorns lost 5-4.
Blowfish taking on the Buzzards, and it's a back and forth battle. Looks like it's going to be the Blowfish 9-6 in the end.
These Wide Loads are out in Baltimore at the Jacks. Wow, the Jacks beat them barely 13-12. What a game that was.
Wide Loads get 2 losses. Did they take 2 losses there?
All right, sir.
Yes. So as we look at the, we're going to look at the standings now, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Over in the Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wide Loads with a record of 19 wins, 10 losses, and a plus 46 run differential, which I think is the best. Yep, that's the best in the league.
Great.
They have a 3.5 game lead over the second place Swordfish, who have a record of 15 wins, 13 losses.
In the Central Division, our Central Division, we are out on top. Is the Texas Ramblers in front with a 16-2 record and a negative 18 run differential. We got a half game lead only ahead of the Detroit Moose, who we're going to play next. And they are 16-13 with a plus 26.
I think we got a double header with them, don't we? Or two games in a row?
We got 2 games in Detroit. Yeah.
The Western Division, the Nemesis with a record of 15-13, have a 1.5 game lead over the second place Sawteeth, who have a record of 14 wins, 15 losses.
Over in the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's still the Montreal Wax Bills out on top, 18-11 record with a plus 39 run differential. It's the second best record in the game. They've got a 2-game lead ahead of the New York Wild Pigs that just beat us, who are 16-13.
Yeah. In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 17 wins, 12 losses, and a plus 27 run differential. They hold a 2.5 game lead over the Colorado Lockhorns, who've been on a winning streak as of late. They've gotten back to 500 ball. They're at 15-15. Like I say, they're 2.5 games out of first place with a negative 5 run differential. So they seem like they're trying to turn their fortunes around, Tom. All
right, sir. And then the Pacific Division, the Guadalajara Buzzards are in front. Well, actually, they're tied for the lead. They've got Buzzards have a 15-13 record, and the Blowfish have a 16-14. Just 2 more games actually than them. And they both have a half-game lead ahead of last year's champs, the San Diego Moonstars, who also have a winning record at 15-14. And that's going to bring us to tonight. It's regular season game 29 of 38. We're counting down the last 10. It's the first place Texas Ramblers against the first place Wide Loads. It's a game of the week here. The Wide Loads are power hitters, of course, so we got to be careful what we toss to them. The man doing the tossing is going to be Toby Glover, the right-hander. He's known mostly for looks like his accuracy, but his velocity's right there too. And he's also got good junk. He's a rally stopper with a late cut finger. He's got a 2-1 winning record. He'd like to keep it in the win column. He's got a 4.32 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP.
Yeah, and he's got some good players behind him. Hopefully, going to help him earn that third win this season. Namely, Marcus Murillo, the second baseman. He's locked in right now. He's got the average power. He's got very good ability to connect at home plate and less than average speed on the base pass. He's hit 378 with 4 home runs this season. Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, is also locked in. He's got good power, good ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base paths, hitting 478 with 9 home runs. And then Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, who's been kind of quiet as of late, but he's got good power, good ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths, hitting 327 with 8 home runs. So he can start making some noise anytime now.
He can, maybe tonight. Chugg Burbony, the left-hander, is going to be on the mound for the wide loads for the pinstripes. He's juiced, Pete. So his stats are through the roof. He's got crazy accuracy, crazy velocity, and really good junk. Not who we wanted to be going against. He falls behind in the count on occasion. So that's okay. But he's also a metalhead, so he evens it out. He's got a 3-1 winning record, so he's going to have a winning record no matter what. A 2.72 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP. Yeah, and even if we beat these guys tonight, they're still in first place.
Yeah, they've staked themselves to a pretty good lead. Backing him up, Harmony Strauss, the catcher, who's locked in, but not 100% fit right now. She's aching a little bit after a long, hard season. She's got good power, better than average ability to connect, but poor speed on the base paths. Hitting 302, though, with 9 home runs. And when you're hitting home runs, you don't have to worry about how much speed you're using to go around the bases. Darcy Hicks, the first baseman, he's also locked in with good power, good ability to connect, and a little bit less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 302 with 9 home runs. And then Masha Donga, the shortstop, with better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and less than average speed on the base paths. She's hitting 263 with 5 home runs.
Just scared of these home run hitters, man. They tend to punish us. Gonna get the lineup for the assistant coach looking a little bit like this. The boys in brown are gonna start in this fashion. It's gonna be Kaylee Lancaster playing first base and kicking things off first. Both John Contreras and Hector Clemens are tense, Pete. And Kaylee just recently got this. He used to just be left field, but now he's covering first base outfield. So it's a big upgrade for Kaylee. So
I was just going to say the same thing. He just picked that up. Yeah.
Perfect timing too. Yeah, because we need him. Huerta's going to bat second, play center field. Huerta is locked in, batting third. Spray Bellamy at third base, and at left field, cleanup hitter Kid Paul. It's also his secondary position too, as well, because Kaylee had to switch over to first base, and Swindle Heath is still injured from that injury. So we got a bunch of moving around here. Marcus Murillo is going to bat fifth to play second base. He's locked in. We got Maximiliano LeBlanc. Yeah, catching. He's not quite 100%, but John Contreras. Isn't it Contreras that is our other catcher? Yeah, right? No, Ken Bernal's our other catcher.
I was going to say, I don't think it was Contreras.
He's designated hitting. Unless we have somebody else designated hit.
You could do that.
Let's do position swap. LeBlanc for Bernal, yeah, okay. And now for the DH, we're going to have a substitute. Ina Q, Mitch Bear. No, who hits as the pitchers? Is there any pitcher that hits really? Renato Beefy's a good hitter. He could. Is Beefy a better hitter, or is he's got about half contact? Ina Q. No, we'll do Ina Q.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because if Beefy gets hurt, he's got to start the next game. So
yeah. Okay, what a lineup. All right, Marcus Murillo at second base. Ina Q is going to be our designated hitter today. He's got good contact hitter discipline, good contact against right-handers, and a little hack. Ken Bernal is going to catch today because Max LeBlanc is not quite 100%. He's a little tired, so Kenny's good with the arm. That's good for us. Shortstop Noah McLean is going to be batting eighth, and batting ninth, Repo Reeves from right field. Tobias Glover is going to toss on the mound. Goes the forefinger, the two finger, the cut finger, the slider. And Pete, can you give me that lineup for those New York wide loads when you get a chance after I burp?
Certainly. The wide loads are going to lead off with Masha Donga at first base. Hitting first, Darcy Hicks, the designated hitter, is locked in. She's batting second. Hackeliner, the third baseman, is tense, and he'll be batting third. Harmony Strauss, the catcher, locked in, batting fourth. Akuro, the center fielder, batting fifth. Friedman, the second baseman, batting sixth. Gaspar batting seventh, playing shortstop. Ella Roy's out there in right field, batting eighth. And Friedman, the left fielder, is batting ninth. Did they have two Friedmans?
I guess.
So here come they're going to meet up at home plate here. They're going to face off against Kaylee Lancaster. Corbin Huerta and Spray Bellamy going to get a first look at Chugg Burbony, who's taking the bump with a 2.72 ERA. And like Tommy says, he's locked in and juiced right now, so he's going to be hard to hit. These Rambler batters are going to have to be patient in the batter's box. Kaylee Luncaster, first baseman, up first.
Yeah, 344 on the season. Takes first pitch high, but it's a strike. How about that? Second pitch is swing and a miss, strike 2. He's got 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. I'll get that in real quick. Inside corner, there's a grounder past the mound. Gaspar picks that up bare hands and throws it over to first for the first out.
And in steps center fielder Corbin Hurta. He's locked in and fit, hitting .478 with 9 home runs, 25 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the first. First pitch to Hurta's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hurta. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hurta behind now, 1 and 2.
Oh.
That's the outside corner for a called third strike, and down goes Corbin Hurta. Burbony is going to be tough. Spray Bellamy stepping into the batter's box.
He is. All right, so Spray Bellamy, 327 of the season, 8 home runs, 15 RBIs. Let's pound one out and really change things here. First one's inside for a ball. We'll know the count. Rapid fire pitch. There's a hard foul first base line. Now we're even at 1 apiece. Big crowd on hand here today. Watches that strike go in. He's 1 and 2 behind now. We're outside corner on the ground past the mound. This time it's Friedman at second with 1 pump throws to first for the third out.
Yeah, 3 up, 3 down. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. Masha Donga, Darcy Hicks, and Hack Liner are going to get a first look at Tobias Glover. He's going to take the pitcher's mound with a 4.32 ERA, and he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to match up with Burbony. Masha Donga, the first baseman, is an off-speed hitter with a noodle arm. She's hitting .263 with 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. The first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Masha Donga playing first base for the wide loads today. No balls, 1 strike. That one's fouled off into the stands, and very quickly Donga is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's lifted. It's going to be in the foul territory. That's going to get into the stands along the left field line. So she'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Donga was able to hold off on that one. There's a roller. That's going to be foul along the third base side. So she'll get another pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. That's low, ball 2. Donga wanted to go for it, but was able to hold up. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. There's a roller, and Kaylee's going to get over there, pick it up. And he's going to flip it over to Tobias Glover, covering the bag for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Darcy Hicks. Hicks is designated hitting. He's locked in and fit. He favors the inside pitch. Hicks is hitting .302 with 9 home runs, 18 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Hicks is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's in there for a called strike. And now the count is evened up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tobias Glover throwing his 10th pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 now to Darcy Hicks, the designated hitter. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the left field line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, big pitch. That one's fouled off into the stands, out of play along the first base side. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 3. Full count now to Darcy Hicks. And Tobias Glover throwing his 14th pitch to the second batter in the first inning. That one's just shot, and that's right into the hands of Spray Bellamy at third base. So 2 outs, and in steps Hack Liner, the third baseman. He's tense but fit. He's known as a big hack. He's hitting .213 with 7 home runs and 16 RBIs. And big hack. First pitch is fouled off into the dugout along the first base side. Plus 10 power and minus 20 contact in a 2-0, 3-0, or 3-1 situation. Swing and miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Liner in the hole. Glover delivers. Ooh, low and outside. Ball 1. 1-2 now to Hack Liner. Glover throwing his 18th. That one's ripped foul along the third base line. Liner will get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's popped up into center field, and Corbin Hurta is running up. He's under it, and he'll make the catch for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for both teams as we head into the top of the second. No score. Kid Paul, Marcus Murillo, and Enoch Hugh going to get a first look at Chugg Burbony, who threw 11 pitches and racked up 1 strikeout in his half of the first. Kid Paul, the left fielder, is an RBI hero. He's hitting 375 with 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. No longer injury prone. First pitch to Kid Paul, catches the inside corner for a called strike. Strike one.
Oh, come on.
There as well. Strike two. Two quick strikes.
Not
to
even.
Kid Paul. There's a shot that's going to be foul along the right field line into the stands. He'll get another pitch. That one's lifted into left center field, and that's going to drop for a clean single. So Kid Paul is on. One on with no outs in the top of the second. Kid Paul enjoying that hit.
Yeah, he had to swing at everything. Marcus Murillo, 378 for the season, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. And hard foul, third base line, Souvenir 0 on the count. Second pitch, inside misses ball one. The catcher's got a solid arm, so it's tough to tense him. Pressure climbing.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's an easy pop-up into shallow center field. And Chimo Gaspar ranges back out to get it, and Kid Paul's going to come back to first.
One out and one on. In steps Enoch Hugh. He took over designated hitting duties at the last minute. He's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, and he's known as a little hack. He's hitting 281 on the season. First pitch, Enoch Hughes in there for a called strike. Strike one. He's got 2 RBIs. Burbony throwing his 20th pitch in there for called strike. Very quickly. No balls, 2 strikes.
Look at this.
Swing and miss, strike 3.
I'm just going to call it a strike no matter where it is. You got to swing. It's just BS.
Yes, sir. In steps Kenny Bernal, the catcher.
Oh, man, there's a lot. He likes them high. So if it goes high at all, there's no guarantees. All right, first pitch to Bernal on the ground to Gaspar. 3 up. Well, no, 4 up, 3 down.
Yep. But the Ramblers register the first hit of the game, Tommy. We're going to head into the bottom of the second. It's going to be Harmony Strauss, Fungo Akuro, and Janus Friedman going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's thrown 19 pitches and in the first inning.
Harmony Strauss, fastball hitter, first pitch slayer, 302 average on the season, 9 home runs, 29 RBIs for the catcher for the wide loads. Early swing foul back up upper deck. First base line, Souvenir won the count. A hard foul, first base line. She's hitting him hard wherever she gets him. But she's 0-2 in a hole. Oh, and Glover comes high and up and in, and it misses. Ball 1. 1-2 the count now to Harmony Strauss, the locked in power hitter. Ooh, swinging with strike 3, and there's a happy Glover gets that one. And now it's Fungo Akuro's turn. All right, Fungo Akuro is hitting 340 in the season, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, locked in. Great contact hitter. Not quite as much power as some of his other teammates, but still, you got to be careful. There's one to Marcus Murillo. He's going to stop it with his leg. Oh, and he can't get to it in time. He knocks the ball down and can't quite get it. And the runner makes it. All right, let's get that double play now. Now it's Janus Friedman, second baseman for the Wide Lows, locked in, hitting 367 on the season. First pitch outside corner, strike 1. He got a faster than average run at first base. Friedman has 8 home runs, 29 RBIs. But Ken Bernal's got a great arm. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So they're respecting him. I don't think they're going to run. 27th pitch by Glover. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ends it out. Out number 2, I'm sorry, with a strikeout. Chimo Gaspar now, who's 240 on the season, 7 home runs, 12 RBIs. He likes his pitches down low. Got a runner at first base and 2 outs. Still no score here at the bottom of the second, New York. Rising fastball misses outside, ball 1. The outfield's going to go deep for Gaspar because he's scary. Now misses low, 2 quick balls. And Tobias Glover giving him a wide berth, but he makes that one in there for a strike, and now we're at 2-1. Here to Chimo Gaspar. Swings and misses for the fences. 2-2-2. Here comes the next pitch to locked in Tobias Glover. Oh, reaches out, hits that breaker off the net. Still knotted up at 2 apiece. He's not even throwing to first base. Ken Bernal's, and he ends it with another K. Strikes out Chimo Gaspar, Pete. That's big news.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the third. No score. Ramblers, no score with 1 hit. And the Wide Loads, no score, 1 hit. No McLean's first at bat. Repo Reeves first at bat. And Kaylee Lancaster 0 for 1. Burbony at 22 pitches with 2 strikeouts. giving up one hit. Noah McLean, the shortstop, is neutral and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting .440 with 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. Chugg Burbony falls behind. First pitch lifted into right field along the right field line. And Ella Royds will make the catch for the first out. One pitch, one out. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, stepping into the batter's box.
Yeah, he wasn't going to swing the last second. Repo Reeves, 387, 3 homers, hitting DH. No, he's playing. I'm sorry, Woody. This first one's right in there for strike, 0 the count. Second one's right in there, swinging to a strike 2, 0-2. Third pitch on the ground. That's going to be to Friedman at second. One pump throw to first, 2 up, 2 down. Pete, we got to get this. What a defensive game.
So far, yeah, Kaylee Lancaster, the first baseman, he steps in. He's a big hack and volatile, 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 2 outs in the top of the third. First pitch to Lancaster's inside, ball 1. Burbony throwing his 28th pitch. That one's lifted into right center field, and that's going to carry, and it's off the wall, and Kaylee Lancaster is going to go all the way around, and he's going to pull into third with a triple. So a 2-out triple for Kaylee Lancaster and Corbin Huerta in the batter's box.
All right, Kaylee. Corbin now with 2 outs. Can't get that out. Corbin Huerta has just got to get a single. First one's in for strike. 0 the count. Got a runner 90 feet from home plate. It's an early swing pop up to left field. That's going to close things out. That is caught by L. Friedman in left field.
Dag nabbit. We're going to head into the bottom of the third. Ramblers put another hit on the board, but still no score. Ella Royds first at bat. Lancelot Friedman first at bat. Masha Donga 0 for 1. Tobias Glover with 33 pitches, 3 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 4.12. Ella Royds, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. She's stimulated. She's got hitting .264 with 4 home runs, 19 RBIs. Stimulated, she's 20% chance of a plus fitness becoming juiced. First pitch is in there for a called strike, becoming juiced for the final 2.5 innings. No balls, 1 strike to Ella Royds. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ella Royds, the wide load right fielder. Bottom of the third, still no score. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ella Royds now behind in the count, 1-2. That one's fouled straight back out of play, and she'll get another pitch. 1-2. Glover locked in and fit, throwing his 38th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Ella Royds. 1 out, and Tobias Glover seems to be getting on a roll here. Lancelot Friedman, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's hitting .231 with 2 RBIs so far this season. Bottom of the third, nobody on, 1 out. Friedman in the box. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Lancelot Friedman playing left field for the wide loads. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Glover doing some work on that mound. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Friedman working from behind, 1-2. There's a fly foul ball along the left field line. He'll get another pitch, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Lancelot Friedman. Tobias Glover now with his 5th K. Masha Donga, the first baseman, is an off-speed hitter with a noodle arm. She's 0 for 1 today. Masha Donga playing first base. She's got that noodle arm. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third, no score. There's a shot into center field. Corbin Huerta will get on it and get it in to Noah McLean quickly, holding her to a single. So a 2-out single, and in steps Darcy Hicks, the designated hitter. He's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He does favor the inside pitch. Struck out his first time up. First pitch to Hicks is inside. How do I strategize?
Oops.
Oh, there's another single into center field. So the wide load's starting to get things going here with runners at first and second with 2 outs. Hackliner, the third baseman, stepping into the batter's box. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 1, but he is a big hack. He can take the ball for a ride. Tobias Glover is known as a rally stopper. Glover steps off the rubber and the runners are back.
Oh, really?
First pitch is low, ball 1. Tobias Glover throwing his 48th pitch in the bottom of the third. That one's fouled off. That'll even the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hackliner, the third baseman, in the batter's box. That's popped up just in front of home plate, and the catcher, Ken Bernal, is there to make the catch for the third out. So crisis averted. We're going to head into the top of the fourth. Still no score. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1. Kid Paul 1 for 1. Marcus Murillo 0 for 1. Chugg Burbony at 30 pitches with 2 strikeouts and giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 2.53. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1. And Tommy is here with me. I but he's batting now, so I'll continue. The first pitch to Spray Bellamy is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now to Bellamy. That's inside. Oh, catches the inside corner for a called strike. 1-1. There's a shot into
Get out of here.
Center field, and it's going to come up a little short, and Fungo Akiro is going to make the catch just in front of the warning track for the first out. Kid Paul, the left fielder, stepping in.
Hey, I'm here. All right, Kid Paul takes the first pitch, swings at it, hits it to third base, hack liner, 1 pump throw to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is I couldn't have Tommy talk for too long, so I had to swing right away. Marcus Murillo's 0 for 1 today, 2 outs, nobody on, top of the fourth. Murillo takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Murillo. There's a shot that's going to drop in front of the left fielder for a clean single. And Lancelot Friedman will get that in. So Marcus Murillo with a single to left field. 1 on with 2 outs. In steps Enoch Hughes.
We're getting some hits, but we're just not stringing them together. And he's 0 for 1 as Enoch Hughes, our new DH. Pressure creeping up, though. With 2 outs, we hope he gets something. First pitch is high, 1-0 count. 39th pitch. Misses ball 2. 2 quick balls. His 40th pitch is going to have to be a strike. And outside corner on the ground past the mound, but Gaspar runs over to cover it, throws it to first, and we're done.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the fourth now. It's still no score. Harmony Strauss 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Fungo Akiro 1 for 1. And Janus Friedman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tobias Glover at 49 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 4.03. Harmony Strauss, the catcher, 0 for 1 today.
All right. He's good Harmony. Fastball hitter, power hitter. 9 home runs, looking for number 10 to put them ahead in this game. Check swing strike 1. Outfield's going to fade back. Just, you never know. 51st pitch by Toby Glover. He's got 11 more than his counterpart. And there it is. The home run putting him ahead. Just like I said. Holy cow. Oh, like 12 rows back. Harmony Strauss strikes first. 449 feet. It's her 10th home run and 30th RBI of this season. She was calling that pitch, Pete. All right, Fungo Akira 1 for 1 with a single, little hack. Now the fans are going crazy here in Apple Field. Their team's got a little bit of a lead, just a 1-run lead. Rising fastball misses the first one, 1-0. Got a low pressure situation though here with Akira. It's not as good of a hitter. 2 quick balls. I mean, he's actually a very good contact hitter. He's not good power. He's locked in, too, so I guess respect. Third foul ball, third base line. 2-1 now to Fungo Akiro. Anticipated that one. That's going to Kid Paul. Jumps up and grabs it. All right, way to grab it, Kid Paul. I can't believe you got the timing right on that, Pete. That's like once in a lifetime.
Yep.
All right, Janus Friedman. Another power hitter locked in. How about that? Swings for the fences and misses. Ball 1. Outfield just gonna hang out deep the whole game. No, McClain gets that. Oh, well, at least he's back there to chase it. That's gonna be a double. No, it's gonna be a single. He's holding up at first base, Pete. All right, so for some reason that huge hit, they hold him up to a single. I cue it for them fading back. What do you think? Chimo Gaspar 0 for 1. He's not gonna be 0 for the whole day. So we gotta be careful with this power hitter. They got 1 on with 1 out. We're hoping for that double play ball. Clean this thing out here. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 pinstripes. That one outside corner, strike 1. 0 the count. Second pitch. Oh, he checks on that one inside. Now we're even at 1 apiece. 60th pitch by Tobias Glover. Rising fastball misses high. 2-1. He's falling behind the count.
Bridge.
There he throws to him. Inside, misses ball 3. 3-1. We got a hitter's pitch to a dangerous hitter. Hard foul ball, first base line. Souvenir in the first row to that lucky kid in the gray shirt. 3-2 full count. 1 out. Oh, and he walks him. Yeah, all right, now we got 2 on. with 1 out. And Elleroy's. And Elleroy's is 0 for 1 on the day. Elleroy's also another power hitter. Outfield going to go deep. This is outside ball 1. Tobias Glover having a hard time dialing it in here. 65th pitch. Hard one to McLean. Tosses to second, not in time. They're not able to get it. But all right, they got 1 down, Pete. They got 1 more to go. Or 2 down. Lancelot Friedman, 0 for 1 on the day. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
As a pop-up to second base, Noah McLean takes 1 step, or short step, I'm sorry, makes that grab for the 3rd out, Pete.
It's a bad pitch, but a good result.
Yeah.
So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It's now wide loads 1, Ramblers nothing. Ken Bernal 0 for 1, Noah McLean 0 for 1, Repo Reeves 0 for 1. Chugg Burbony at 40 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Ken Bernal, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, and he's a durable player. Like Tommy says, we've been able to start hitting Burbony, but we got to get some runs on the board. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller back to Burbony. He's going to pick that up and make the throw to first for the 1st out. So 1 up, 1 down, and then steps Noah McLean.
We got to get the hits early. Noah McLean 0 for 1 on the day. Burbony looking good so far. He's going to throw his 43rd pitch here in the 5th inning. Looks like he's going to go whole game. Late swing foul ball off the net. 0 on the count. That one right in there.
Pete.
But on the ground to Gaspar, the 1 pump throw over to first base. We can't get him out of the infield, Pete.
No, that's just bad. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Come on, guys. You got to take pitches, too. We know that.
Yeah.
We know we got to take pitches.
But
off
watch this. You can't. It's right in there. There goes the best pitch
of the. Is in for a called strike. That one's low, ball 1, because he supposedly falls behind. There's a shot up the middle into center field. So another single for the Ramblers. A 2-out single. For some reason, we can't get hits until we get 2 outs. Taylor Luncaster, the first baseman, stepping in. So 1 on with 2 outs.
All right, Kaylee. 1 for 2. The triple. Triple's a good. There's a pressure climbing up here. Again, 2 outs. We got to get that score. A home run's going to be the only way we can do it. The long ball, Pete. Well, first one misses ball 1, 1 to the count. Well, that somehow makes the outside corner, that breaker. What a breaker. 1 apiece now. Kaylee Luncaster. 2 quick strikes there. Now he's got him in a hole 1 and 2. 3 strikes.
That was. Yep. Going into the bottom of the 5th, it's still wide loads 1, Ramblers nothing. Masha Donga 1 for 2, Darcy Hicks 1 for 2, Heck Liner 0 for 2, Tobias Glover at 66 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 5 hits. His ERA is at a 4.14. Masha Donga, the first baseman, neutral and fit, off-speed hitter with a noodle arm, 1 for 2 with a single. Yep.
Telling you, man.
Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, wide loads 1, Ramblers nothing. And nothing from nothing leaves.
No. Ooh.
There's a shot that's fouled off. And very quickly, Donga's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
He did not put that where he wanted to.
Glover delivers outside, ball 1. 1 and 2. I know that feeling. That was happening a lot last inning, too. 1 and 2. There's a roller to Spray Bellamy. He's going to pick that up, double pump, make the throw over to Luncaster at first base for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Darcy Hicks, the designated hitter. He's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Hicks locked in and fit. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Hicks, catches the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tobias Glover throwing his 73rd pitch. That one's fouled off back over the backstop. 73rd pitch in the bottom of the 5th. That one's popped up, and it's going to be, they're not giving me Spray Bellamy. They gave me Ken Bernal.
Oh, no.
1 ball, strikes, 1 out.
I had a glitch.
Shot. That's hit foul along the 3rd baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Glover throwing his 76th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, down goes Darcy Hicks. And that's the 6th K of the day for, no, it's got to be more than that, right? No, maybe 6. Heck Liner, the 3rd baseman, is tense but fit. He's, I don't know what he is.
He's something else, isn't he?
Yeah. Bottom of the 5th, nobody on, 2 outs. First pitch to Heck Liner is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's ripped foul along the 3rd base line. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out.
Come on, Hack, chase it.
Outside, ball 2. Hack was able to hold up, no matter what Tommy says.
Yeah.
He held up. That's over the outside corner for a called second strike. It evens the count up again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch here from Glover.
Oh, come on.
Inside ball 3. We now got ourselves a full count, folks. 3-2. Glover going to throw his 81st. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and he takes down Glover with it. Liner with it. So 3 outs going into the top of the 6th. It's Ramblers, no runs on 4 hits. The wide loads, 1 run on 5 hits. Corbin Hirta 0 for 2 with the strikeouts. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2, and Kid Paul 1 for 2. Chugg Burbony at 51 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. Corbin Hirta, the center fielder, is in neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Come on, Corbin. Corbin is neutral and fit. He came in here. He was locked in. First pitch to Hirta's outside, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 straight balls to Corbin Hirta. That one's ripped foul, out of play. 2 balls and a strike now to Hirta. That one's lifted into foul territory. It's going to drift into the stands, out of play. So he'll get another pitch, but the count is evened up, 2-2. That one's a low. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh,
That gets the outside corner for a call.
Another
third strike.
K,
That
man.
was Corbin Hirta. In steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. So 1 out, nobody on.
Oh, man, there's a second strikeout by Huerta. Okay, Spray. There it is. It's a deep one to right field. It's going to be short, and it's going to be caught right in front of the track by Elroy's. 2 outs.
Yeah. And it was only 1 pitch. That was not good at bat. Kid Paul, the left fielder, locked in and fit. He's an RBI hero. He's 1 for 2 today. But, you know, like you're saying, it's there. First pitch to Paul is low, ball 1. Strike 1. That was in. That was inside, ball 1. Yeah, he's like a pitching machine now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's high, ball 2. Burbony throwing his 62nd pitch. That's in there for a called strike. He's throwing it at 100 miles per hour. There's a shot. That's to straightaway center field. It's going to hang up long enough for Fungo Akira to get under it and make the catch for the 3rd out.
Yep.
So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It is still wide loads 1, Ramblers nothing. Harmony Strauss 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Fungo Akira 1 for 2, and Janusz Friedman 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Glover at 82 pitches with strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 5 hits. 7 strikeouts. Harmony Strauss, the catcher, stepping in. She's locked in and fit.
Harmony. All right, Harmony hitting 307. Nobody over thinking, careful. Now he winds up the toss. This is low, ball 1, 1 of the counts. Bottom of the 6th, still a 1-0 wide loads game. We got to keep them off the board, and we got to score in the 7th. Checks on that one. It's a strike, then a safety off for the catcher, the locked-in catcher. First pitch, Slayer. Harmony throws. That one inside, ball 2, 2-1 the count to Harmony.
Uh-oh.
Right there, smash, foul ball first baseline. We got a brand new ball after that one. And it's 2 apiece now. That one drifts outside. 3-2 now, full count. Outfield face back just in case. Smash, another home run. Holy cow, Harmony Strauss Day, Pete. It's her bobblehead day.
Yep.
She gets another and puts them ahead by another one. At 411 feet this time, it's her 11th home run and 31st RBI of the season. And they're going to carry her out of here on her shoulders. Fungo Akira, 1 for 2. Little hack. Good contact. No outs. Bottom of the 6th. Wide load slowly pouring dirt on us. There's one jumping. Spray Bellamy is going to grab that at third base. The ump liked that one, Pete.
Yep.
I did too. Janice. I thought it was Giannis.
I did too.
There's an easy fly ball in the center field. Kid Ball's going to run up and make that grab. 2 outs over by there. And now it's Chimo Gaspar. Shimo. 0 for 1. I'm calling him what I'm calling him because I think I'm pronouncing him right. All right, there's the first throw in there for ball. 1-0 the count to Chimo Gaspar. 2-0 lead for the wide loads here with 2 outs. We need just 1 more. Fouls that back off the net. Knots things up 1 apiece. Inside fouls for us. First baseline. Souvenir 1-2 now. 94th pitch. Rising fastball misses high. We're at 2-2-2. To Chimo Gaspario. Foul ball back behind the net. Still 2-2-2. Low it in. Spray Bellamy stops it, doesn't catch it, throws over to first and is able to close out. Way to play, Spray.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. It is now wide loads 2, Ramblers nothing. Marcus Murillo 1 for 2, Enoch Hugh 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ken Bernal 0 for 2. Chugg Burbony at 63 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 2.36. Marcus Murillo locked in 5th, 1 for 2 with a single today.
All right, Marcus. Let's get an early hit here. First pitch, right in there for strike. 100 miles an hour still. 0 in the count. Pressure creeping up. 2 quick strikes. Got him in a hole. Third pitch right in there. Fouled off first base line. He's just trying to get these Ks. Swinging him at strike 3. They throw it over to first base on a drop pitch and 1 down.
Enoch Hugh, the designated hitter, is stepping in. He's 0 for 2 today. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. There's a shot into right field. That's going to get into the corner. Enoch Hugh has the speed to get into second base with a double. So a 1-out double for Enoch Hugh. Ken Bernal, the catcher, stepping into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2 today.
All righty. We're to good. We got a guy on first. Oh, there's the ball. 1-0 the count. Good patience, Ken. Pressure creeping up. 2-run home run ties his game up. Oh, somehow makes outside corner. Strike 1. 1 apiece now. Strike 2. Got him in a hole. 1 and 2. But he falls behind. Oh, that's easy pop up behind. That's going to be a souvenir. Off the netting. Still 1 and 2. Come on, Kenny. You could do this. Hard liner. Third baseline just goes foul, though. Oh, that would have been great if he would have ironed that out. Oh, going third baseline again. Foul one more time. 75th pitch. There's one on the ground. Oh, I tried to call back. He wouldn't come back. That doesn't make sense.
Well, they get Enoch Hugh trying to go to third, so 2 outs now, runner at first base. No McLean stepping in. He's 0 for 2. 2 outs, runner at first. No McLean takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Burbony throwing his 77th pitch. That's popped up into center field. Center fielder's calling for it. And Acura will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It's still wide loads 2, Ramblers nothing. Ella Royd's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Lancelot Friedman 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Masha Donga 1 for 3. Glover at 96 pitches with 7 strikeouts and walk, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 4.15. Ella Royd's, the right fielder, is 0 for 2. Talk so much, I forget to breathe. Tobias Glover looking a little tired, but thrown 96 pitches so far this day. Looks like he might take a seat here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 2-0. He won't get his 3rd victory today. So they're going to bring in Donnie Bowers. Donnie Bowers with less than average velocity, less than average junk, less than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 6.32 ERA, a 1.72 whip, 17 strikeouts on the season. He's a pick officer. He's pretty fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So bottom of the 7th, Danny Bowers facing off against Ella Royds, and she fouls the first pitch off along the first base line. Strike 1. Bowers delivers, and there's a roller to Spray Bellamy. He's going to pick that up, make the double pump, and make the throw to first. And they'll get Royds at first base for the 1st out. So 1 up, 1 down. In steps Lancelot Friedman, the left fielder. He's tense but fit. 0 for 2 so far today. Friedman playing left field for the wide loads. First pitch from Bowers is low, ball 1. Ellens hit into right field, and Repo Reeves is there, makes the catch at the warning track for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Masha Donga. She's 1 for 3 with a single. Donga playing first base. She's an off-speed hitter.
Wow, look at this glitch action I got here.
I'm not having any problems.
There's
There's a foul ball along the 3rd baseline. No balls, 1 strike to Masha Donga, the wide load first baseman. Swinging and a miss, strike 2. Now she's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a roll.
Donnie.
Bowers misses it. Oh, he missed it. It was a comebacker. Looked like Bowers was going to make the catch, and he didn't. It just squirted under his glove into center field for a single. So 1 on with 2 outs. Darcy Hicks, the designated hitter, steps in. He's locked in and fit. I think he's 1 for 3 today. 2 out.
No.
Darcy favors the inside pitch. That one's popped up into right field. Repo Reeves is there, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out. He was a little too far back, Pete. So we're going to head into the top of the 8th. It is a wide look to Ramblers, nothing. Repo Reeves 1 for 2. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 3 with a triple and a strikeout. Corbin Hirta 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Burbony at 77 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, 1 for 2 with a single. Come on, boys. It's only 2 runs. We can beat these guys this time. Come on now.
I know. First pitch by Burbony outside, misses ball 1. He's still locked in and juiced, Burbony. There's a hard one on the ground, but Hackliner's going to pick that up. 1 pump throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Come on, man. Kaylee Lancaster, the first baseman, tense but fit, 1 for 3 with a triple. Come on, Kaylee. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 8th. Ramblers down by 2. First pitch to Lancaster is in the over the inside corner for a called strike. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot to the shortstop, and Gaspar will pick it up, make the throw to first base for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Corbin Hirta.
Corbin's got 2 strikeouts, I think 0 for 3. Pressure way up. Corbin not having a great day today, but he could turn things around with a home run. Oh, there's a home run swing, fouled third base line. Souvenir 0 in the count. Late swing again, third base. Foul ball 0-2. Some late swing, even later swing for the third strike. It's his 3rd strikeout.
Yeah. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. It is the wide loads 2, Ramblers nothing. Excuse my exclamation. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Harmony Spells 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and a strikeout. Fungo Akuro is in there too. Hack Liner, the 3rd baseman, tense but fit, 0 for 3 today. Bowers.
Oh boy. Donnie Bowers going to throw to Hack Liner. His 9th pitch to wind up the throw. And their first strike, down, safety's off. For the tense player there, outfield's going to go deep for Hack Liner because he can take it deep. Pressure up here a little bit in the bottom of the 8th. It's 2-0 wide loads. They're holding us off the board, Pete. Doing a great job of beating us. Corbin Huerta's going to run up, grab that ball, throw to the second base. It's a clean single by Hack Liner to start things off after 2 strikes again, you know. Hey, what are you going to do? Strauss. Let's see if she can get another home run. Doesn't flinch at that one. Inside foul. Oh, or 1-0 the count. That he hits her in the back. Now he's going to be tense, or he's going to be rattled, and he's going to throw the home run ball to Fungo Akuro. Oh, Pete. Good contact hitting. Oh, she's injured. She's got a bruised shoulder. He's tense. And 2 on. There it is. Oh, I thought it was a 3-run. Corbin Huerta's going to go back. He's going to come up. Make that grab for 1 out. The runner's going to go back to first, and now they're at the corners with 1 out. And it's Giannis Friedman's turn. Or Janice, depending on where you're from. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Another power hitter, so the outfield's going to go deep. Pressure through the roof. A 3-run bomb puts this game away. First one inside corner, 1-0 the count. Donnie Bowers tense after hitting that batter. Foul ball first base line. Souvenir Renee did even that 1 apiece. 17th pitch by the pick officer. Hard one past the mound. That's going to get another run. Corbin Huerta's going to throw that up, but they still have 1 out, and they're running up the score. Chimo Gaspar then 0 for 2, power hitter. And outfield's going deep again. Pressure down just slightly because Chimo's 0 for 2. Bauer's still tense. Breaker makes it in for strike. Now safety off for the shortstop for the wide loads. They got 3-0 lead here late game. That one's high and in. Misses ball 1. We're even now at 1 apiece with a real slow runner at second base. Foul ball first base line. Souvenir 1-2. He got him in the hole. Can he put him away on his 21st pitch? Swings. Somehow gets a piece of that up here by us. Still 1-2. We'd like to get his 18th K. Instead, it's a foul ball third base line. Souvenir. Or no, foul ball. That into the hands misses. We're even now 2 apiece. Dan Bauer's going to throw his 24th. He's losing accuracy. Swings and misses, strike 3. He gets that 18K, Pete. And that's a good one.
Yep.
Elleroyd's now 0 for 3 on the day. Stimulated power hitter with 2 on and 2 outs. Outfield deep. Pressure still way up. A home run wins the game. Breaker makes it in there for a strike. Only one the count now, safety off. To Elleroy's right fielder for the New York Wild Loads. Oh, she checks it that it goes outside. Ball 1. We're even now 1 apiece here. Late game. That's an easy pop-up. Donnie Bauer's just off the mound's waving that off, and that's going to be caught.
Yep. So we're going to head into the top of the 9th. The Ramblers need 3 to tie, 4 to take the lead. Ramblers, no runs on 5 hits. Wild Loads, 3 runs on 9 hits. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3. Kid Paul 1 for 3. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Burbony had 85 pitches with 6 strikeouts. And giving up 5 hits. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is 0 for 3. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. At 85 pitches, Burbony still looking good. First pitch is low, ball 1. Still throwing 97-mile-per-hour fastballs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. That's over the inside corner. That's such crud right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Burbony is on fire.
Come on!
For a called third strike, and down goes Spray Bellamy. Yeah, this ump is crud. Kid Paul, the left fielder, 1 for 3 with a single.
Oh man, yeah, that's these pitches. Strike. Ready for strike. Go 1. He's gonna get another strike right here. He's coming right at him. Strike 2. Gonna try to put us away early. Sets a hard liner to right field. That's gonna be extra base.
Go. Triple.
Really? He's just getting a second now.
Go.
Yeah, he's gonna get thrown out. That was a bad call. I got control of it. I should have said no. I think. All right, so Marcus.
Did you have the speed burst on?
Yeah. Since before he got the first.
Yeah. 2 outs fouled off, and it's Marcus Murillo. That was high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. 2-2 now. There's a roller. That's going to get knocked down by the second baseman, and he'll get thrown out for the third. We lose both games in New York. Oh, freak.
Yep.
And again, I gave up all the runs. And I don't think I got a hit. I don't think I got a friggin' hit the entire game.
Oh, that can't be. Can't be. All right, well, it was a bad trip to this city, Pete. Let's get out of here. All right.
Yeah.
The Wild Loads score first in the 4th inning. Great defensive game up till then. They pound a home run. Elleroyd's, they wait an inning. She pounds another one in the 6th. They wait an inning. Bowers hits her with a pitch in the 8th, then gets tense and gives up a run 2 batters later. 3, and they score 3 runs on 9 hits. Now, defensively, that's good. We held the Wild Loads to 3 runs on 9 hits. That's a good defensive and a good pitching game, actually. But we just get no offense once again. 6 hits, nowhere near each other, and we get nothing. It blank us.
Yeah, and like I say, it's just startling to me that the contact specialists, I mean, like you were saying, it's hot and cold. They're either filling the stadium with hits or, they can't buy them,
Yeah.
But Burbony was on. I mean, you can't take it away from him. The guy was still throwing 97-mile-per-hour fastballs in the 9th inning after throwing over 80 pitches.
Yeah.
He had it going on. He was on fire. I think he was untouchable at some point. And, of course, I think he, in my humble opinion, and you're not supposed to comment on the officiating, but I think he got a lot of help from an umpire.
Yeah, that was a wide strike zone.
Yeah.
Kaylee Lancaster goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Corbin Huerta, awful day. He's still hitting 462, though. He goes 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Look at all these strikeouts against us. Spray Bellamy goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. The top 3 guys in the line never touched. Well, no, okay. Lancaster got hit. Kid Paul goes 2 for 4. He's the only one who has a good day. Marcus Murillo goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Enoch Q 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Ken Bernal doesn't show up. Noah McLean, both of them go 0 for 3. Revo Reeves goes 1 for 3. Yeah.
And then for the Wild Loads, Masha Dongo went 2 for 4. Darcy Hicks went 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Hack Liner 1 for 4, scored a run and struck out once. Harmony Strauss goes 2 for 3, scores 2 runs, hits 2 home runs, and picks up 2 RBIs, but she also struck out once. Fungo Akuro 1 for 4 on the day. Janice Friedman goes 2 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Chimo Gaspar goes 0 for 3, walked once and struck out twice. Ella Royds goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. And then Lancelot Friedman, he went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. So again, those aren't really stellar numbers, especially like we talked about. These guys can really blow you out quick. So again, the Ramblers did what they needed to do defensively. They did what they needed to do on the pitcher's mound. They just didn't do what they needed to do in the batter's box.
Right. And on the mound, Tobias Glover gets the loss. He throws 6 innings, gives up just 6 hits, 2 earned runs, walks a batter, gets 7 strikeouts, but he gives up 2 home runs. His ERA is up as a 4.15 now. He's 2-2-0 on the season. Donnie Bowers comes in, throws 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, and his ERA is at a 6.11. He's still 1-1-0.
And then for the wide loads, there's only Chugg Burbony, Chugg Burbony, I think is his name. He gets the win. He goes 9 innings, gave up only 6 hits, struck out 7. He racked up 1 more strikeout than hit. His ERA is at a 2.22, and his record will improve to 4 wins and 1 loss. Again, this is one of the reasons why this team is sitting at the top.
Yeah.
They are power hitters, and they, as we've seen, they at least have 1 pitcher who's pretty hard to hit.
Yeah.
3 stars of the game. The number 1 star and the good old number 4, the A- starting pitcher Chugg Burbony. He went 9 innings, gave up 6 hits, and racked up 7 Ks, as we just spoke of.
He did. Second star of the game, number 42, the B+ ranked catcher Harmony Strauss goes 2 for 3, gets 2 home runs today, 2 RBIs, and scores 2 runs.
They got to put a button in that lets you charge the mound. Number 6, rounding out the 3 stars of the game, we'll get a Rambler in there. Good old number 6, the B- ranked starting pitcher. I think he matched up with Burbony pretty well. Tobias Glover, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. Again, if your team's hitting, those numbers will get you a win almost every time.
Right. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
There you go. Gamer stats. Tommy G with 5 hits, 3 great catches, 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 67%. Pete J with 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, and 1 bean batter for a contribution of 33%. That's the other thing, too, is it's like you had 1 hit in a game not too long ago.
Yeah.
And you still had 40% contribution. I get 1 hit, I'm in 33%.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if it's because of the home runs.
That could be.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they gave up both home runs.
It's like this.
I gave up all 3. Yeah.
It's like there's stats in there that they don't show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know what that is, but yeah, I don't know, because I didn't feel like I doubled your output at all.
I did. Oh yeah. I mean, I struggled for a while, with the hitting, and it was starting to come. I was starting to come back there when we went on that winning streak, and now all of a sudden I'm not hitting again. I can't get the ball out of the infield. I just can't.
Yeah. Oh, I know how it is. That's the worst too, when it's just like, I feel like, okay, you didn't order. Okay, whatever. So we have to dock somebody's load. No, they're both 99s. Ina Q or Hector Clemens? Ina Q, right?
Yeah. I think, Clemens is playing better so far this year, I think.
And Ina Q doesn't play as often, so.
Right.
All right, yeah, post-game shoe. Well, that was bad, and we can't wait to get out of town, and two quick losses. Now, player development stuff, let's see here, we can talk about that some. The first one, okay, the development. Fernando Beefy was advised on how to avoid pitching injuries. So his velocity goes from 52 down to 48. He loses 4 on this velocity. Great.
Yeah, player development spa day. More reliable, raring to take on a new training regimen. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, there you go. Oh no, I was gonna say you could. We don't have to really do the because we'll get to the player development stuff. You could read like the.
Okay. All right, Jada Testa made a Venn diagram comparing pitching to snowball fights, and her velocity goes from 55 to 59.
Oh, nice.
So she gets +4. Yeah, very good. Very nice.
See Jada showing Fernando how to do it. Colin Porchetto is cheaper. Okay, Milan McIntosh offended whoever that is. Offended the swordfish coach and was replaced by Gabe Christian, whoever that is. All right, McIntosh C+ ranked 37-year-old third base shortstop, known mostly for her arm. Also good speed and good power. She was making $5.5 million a year, play down in San Juan. And she's replaced by Gabe Christian's B- rank, so a little bit better there. No, mostly for his contact. Great contacting. That's really where they pick it up. A huge amount of better batting. He's also better fielder as well. He's 34-year-old third baseman. He'll make $5.3 million a year. So they saved $2 million on that upcharge. Oops.
Yep, and then Spray Bellamy is just thankful they didn't lose any power, and his contact goes goes down by 5, so it goes from a 78 to a 73, and he's been struggling at the plate as it is, So
yeah, Enoch Hughes' loyalty falls from 99 down to 78. So for player development, what can we afford? There's a comedy show for Noah McLean, but he would lose 2 on his fielding. The spa day for Poor Reliable is all positive. High intensity intervals for Jeff Benson are all positive. So the 2 ones that are all positive are Jeff Benson and Poor Reliable. And technically we can get them both, but
okay. Well, I would say since they're both all positives, and since Jeff Benson is a C-, I would probably lean towards giving him.
Start with him first, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with him. Don't tell me what happens. We're going to purchase high intensity interval. He gains 3 to his velocity, which brings him up to 14. 1 to his junk brings him to 39. Does not acquire the extra 5 velocity. How about the extra 3 junk? No, he doesn't do that. 20% chance to gain falls behind. He adds the falls behind. So he adds a little to his velocity, which is still bad. He adds 1 to his junk, and then now he falls behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's happy.
That was not worth it.
So we still have the other all positive is still available. Spa day for More Reliable. Would we do that?
Sure.
All right. So tell me, his velocity goes up from 80 to 81. His junk from 41 to 43. Does not acquire additional 3 junk. And how about a chance to gain the new fork pitch? No. But he's happy again. He's at 92. That's what matters.
Yeah.
I'm sort of half joking. All right. Well, we were developing these guys, and then we'll cast them loose. All right, well, let's see. Schedule, yeah, season standing. Well, so for the wild card, I mean, before we have any other game standings here, we're still the wild card. Half a game.
Yeah.
Ahead of the swordfish.
And the way it's looking right now to me, I mean, if we're hoping to see postseason action, I think we have to win. We have to win our division, yeah, because if you look at the team that's a half game behind us in the what is wrong with me? In the standings, the swordfish, 15 and 13 with a plus 33 run differential.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
So if we end with a record that's similar, they'll get the space.
That's true.
And even when you look at the Wildcats and the Jack, well, not the Jacks, but the Wildcats are a +2, so they're kind of a danger too. Whereas if we could win the division, then we don't have to worry about that stuff.
That's true.
And the Moose will probably, more than likely, they'll well, I don't know, because like I say, the Swordfish at plus 33. Wow, they really jumped up.
Yeah. Yeah, they started doing horrible, but let's see, schedule. There we are at the bottom. All right, so we got Fournette. So we fly to Moose, and we're both tied for first place in our division. What a matchup that's going to be.
Yeah, that'll be good.
We've been outscored 11-3 in the last 2 games. One of them being a shutout. We need to get those runs back again.
Yeah.
That offense going. But yeah, so it's gonna be Beefy versus Rockman and Barry versus Silvio. We head down to Mexico for some R&R. Benson versus Fuller. Glover back home against the Hot Corners. Yeah, and then let's see what was the league leaders. Yeah, I guess top players in the league. Corbin Huerta's still up there. Second player.
No McLean isn't.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Corbin Huerta's the second. Corbin Huerta just went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's still the second ranked player of the game. He's the top ranked hitter.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Okay, well, we'll wrap that up then, and we got to grab a flight over to Detroit tomorrow for this. I do like playing in Motor Yard, but I wish we had a little bit of a breathing space between us and the Moose.
Yeah, well, these are going to be good games. Where are we at as far as, because the next thing is we've got a doubleheader against the Crocodiles. Well, they're not that far out. We talked about that with the Beewolves. They're at 14-14, but they're only a game and a half out of first place, so they're not. They're still in striking distance, you know.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, we will catch you in Detroit, folks. Until then, this is Tommy G.
Then this is Pete J, and we're saying, get out of here.